A veteran fighter now, royalty to be precise, in the boxing business. On the same June bill, Ryan Rhodes meets unbeaten Belarusian Sergey Rabchenko for the vacant European light-middleweight title. The fight was originally scheduled for March 24th, but was put back after Rhodes was forced to pull out because of a back injury. And he admitted it was a real blow to have to postpone that fight, at such a late stage.
Yeah, very frustrated. Obviously, it was only 3 weeks before the fight. You know, I was almost there. Sparring would carry up. Back when we give it a few days to see if it settled down, did not settle down. So we decided to postpone it. Brilliant job by Richard Poxon rearranging the fight. So yeah, onwards and upwards now. Back in the gym training and feel brilliant.
So the one thing is you can look young still, and in the ring you've recovered that great confidence that marked you out when you were a baby. Yeah. But at the end of the day, your body's not that young, is it? So it can let you down.
Yeah, definitely. But I think we've got a training method now, and as soon as I've had back problems from being 25 years old, Steve. So as soon as something niggles me or it doesn't feel right, I'll tell Dave. Dave will change it around. And we'll try something different. So there's always something there to back up. We've always got a backup plan, Steve.
Now, since you first walked into the gym, Brendan's gym, all those years ago, have you ever had a month out? Have you ever had a month?
A full month.
A full month?
Yeah, I have, definitely. Yeah, absolutely.
But not more. When was that then?
Probably about 4 or 5 years ago, after the...
So after 20 years solid?
Oh, yeah. I mean, but to be fair, Steve, you need a rest. You do need these rests. And this is why I think I'm going so well, because I have had my rest. Yeah. After a fight, I have 2 or 3 weeks off, then gradually get back in the gym, build it up with the keep fitters, having the keep fitters trying to take my head off, and I think over the years it's helped me, and that's why I'm still loving the game, still performing well, and doing what I'm doing at 35 years old.
Are you surprised, even you, because when you came back after 11 years and won the British, was it 11 years when you won the British title? I mean, that was a good few years ago now.
Yeah.
I mean, that seemed like, what I'm thinking is, did you think when you say won the British title, brilliant performance at York, did you think that you'd still be going 3, 4, 5 and 6 years later back then I'm talking?
Probably not, Steve, because obviously before that I wasn't getting the fights, and obviously we went back down to light middleweight. I become mandatory for Gary Wilkins' British title fight. I won that, and my confidence just went sky high after that fight, Steve. And then we got the Jamie Moore fight, European, and then I was just on such a high. I was boxing well, I was performing well. Then we had the European title defence. Then we should have been fighting Konechka. That fell through. I pulled out with an injury on that fight. They stripped me. Then I got just a little 8-rounder on Hatton's Dinner Show. Next minute, I'm mandatory for the WBC light middleweight. What a story, Steve. From being 30 years old, then to 35 years old, winning the British title, and then 5 years later becoming mandatory for the WBC light middleweight title.
So the way you're fighting at the moment, the confidence you've got, the new sort of spring in your step, how happy you are in the gym and then in both rings, that ring and the real ring. I mean, if you pick it and choose it carefully and listen to your body, I'm not joking, man. You could do another good few years, couldn't you? I'm not talking about 18 months. So you could have a bit of a run.
The thing is, Steve, I'm enjoying the game that much.
That's the kicker.
If you're enjoying something, it doesn't become a bore. You don't, at the minute, I'm enjoying driving my car to the gym and training. That's the key. I don't know what I'm doing when I'm getting to the gym. Dave mixes and changes it up every single night just to keep. He's brilliant like that. For such a young trainer, he's got such a wise head on him. Absolutely.
In all fairness, Dave was old thinker when he was a baby. When he was still boxing. Let me ask you this, Ryan, finally. All those years ago when you fought Grant,
Otis Grant,
so long, 1997, right? When you're 1997, you're what, 20 or 21? Ridiculously young. Can you ever remember what you were talking about then about retiring? Did you think then, if I win tonight against Otis Grant, great WBO champion by the way, I'll be retired by 25, 27?
I'm going to beat somewhere.
What were your plans? Can you even remember? Because I can't.
Not really. It's
I can't remember what I was doing that night.
I can't even remember, Steve, to be fair, but. And probably never planned on going this long. Put it that way. That wasn't the plan. But I'm enjoying it, Steve, and that's the key. I wake up in the morning. I take my kids to school, which I absolutely love, and I've been blessed with having a job where I can take my kids to my school, go training, come home, chill out the rest of the day, then I can pick the kids up at school, you know. And I think, you know, for any parent to be able to do that, you've hit the jackpot.
You know what, you have hit the jackpot, and that's one of the things I was blessed with. I know I had to be away sometimes, and in fact I can remember being away when Ryan fought Otis Grant. It was the week before I flew out for Naz against Kevin Kelly, and I remember being up there for a WBO middleweight title fight from Monday through to Sunday morning. You don't even go to Vegas now for a massive fight for that long. It was quite incredible then. Now,